Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to do my last video for the night. I'm going to go over more of the 2025 NFL schedule, just some shit to do in the off-season. Last night I done my best game every week, 1 through 18, and my thoughts on the NASCAR All-Star race. If you want to check that video, you can get my thoughts on the best game every week for weeks 1 through 18, and then my thoughts on the All-Star race. But this video, I want to give my favorite matchups for the whole season. You know, go through weeks 1 and 18 and get my favorite matchups. I could just include the Cowboys for every game, but week 1, throughout the schedule, obviously Cowboys and Eagles. Dak Prescott returning from that season-ending hamstring injury. The defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles playing at home, the opener to start the season. Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott. NFC East rivals. And they start their title defense. What more could you want for a season opener? And having CD and George Pickens, I think we'll be better this year than we were last year. That doesn't mean I'm saying it's our year. I just think we'll be better than we were last year. The Chiefs and Chargers is another one of my favorite matchups for week 1. Also, these two division rivals, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. Chiefs and Chargers always have good battles. They had a close game last year near the end of the season where the Chiefs barely got a field goal to beat the Chargers. And division rivals. Two division rivalry games to kick off the season. Sign me up. This one isn't the most exciting game, but Tennessee Titans and Denver Broncos, number 1 overall pick Cam Ward against second-year quarterback Bo Nix. That's another great matchup there for two young quarterbacks. The Lions and the Packers. Lions beat them both times in the regular season, so that should be a fun matchup to watch. The Rams and the Texans, and Baltimore and Buffalo are really my favorite matchups for week 1. But I'm probably going to skim through the weeks and get my favorite games. For week 2, Packers and Commanders, I would say. Packers and Commanders. Chiefs and Eagles, obviously defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Didn't let the Chiefs get that 3-peat, so Super Bowl rematch. And I'll say Bucks and Texans, and then Falcons, Minnesota. Some of my favorite matchups there. Week 3. Week 3's not really great, but the Rams and the Eagles is a good game. Philly hung on to beat them in that playoff game last year. Bengals, Vikings, week 3. That's going to be a lot of offense right there. Cowboys and Bears in Chicago. And then Lions, Ravens. So, a few games there for week 3 that I'm looking forward to. Week 4. At Falcons and Commanders as a matchup there I'm looking forward to. Jaden Daniels against Michael Penix. Let's go through here. Ravens and Chiefs. And then the Cowboys and Packers. And then the Bengals and Broncos. Some of my favorite games for week 4. I'm probably just going to go through all the weeks and list my favorite games for this 2025 NFL season. I'm probably just going to title this my favorite games for the 2025 NFL schedule, week 1 through 18. Week 5, Denver Broncos and Philadelphia is an interesting one. Bo Nix and Jalen Hurts. The Texans and the Ravens. I would have said the Cowboys and Jets if Aaron Rodgers was still on that team. The Lions and Bengals is another interesting one. The Commanders and Chargers. But that's really it for week 5. Kind of a dry week right there. Week 6. Not really the best start to the week. There's not really many games to look forward to. I would say the Lions and the Chiefs. And the Bengals and Packers. But the two Monday night matchups are pretty solid. The Bills and Falcons, and the Bears and Commanders. So those are probably some of my favorite matchups for Week 6. For Week 7, here. Scroll through here. The Commanders and Cowboys. The Eagles and the Vikings. And the, I'd say, Tampa Bay, Detroit, and Houston, Seattle. This is kind of a dry week here, too. So those are probably some of the best games. Some of my favorite games for Week 7. Week 8. Minnesota and the Vikings and the Chargers is a good one there to start the week. The Cowboys and the Broncos. Cowboys haven't beat the Broncos, I don't know how long. So that's an interesting one there in Denver. The Bears and Ravens. And I would say the Commanders and Chiefs for that week. Green Bay and Pittsburgh could be interesting if Aaron Rodgers decides to sign whatever he does. For Thursday, for Week 9, excuse me. Minnesota and Detroit could be interesting if those two teams are as good as they were last year. Bears and Bengals with Joe Burrow and Caleb Williams, if the Bears are better than they were last year. The Chiefs and the Bills, AFC Championship rematch. I mean, what more do I have to say right there? Not really much here, though. For week 9, for Week 10. Scroll through here. The Lions and Commanders from that playoff rematch, in a playoff rematch. And then the Philadelphia and Green Bay for Week 11. The Chiefs and the Broncos and Detroit and Philadelphia are probably the two games I really look forward to for Week 11. For Week 12. Buffalo and Houston to start the Week 12 slate is pretty good. Eagles and Cowboys. That's really about it right there, I would say. I mean, Minnesota Green Bay's kind of could be pretty interesting. I mean, divisional game right there. Week 13, obviously Thanksgiving games. Really looking forward to all of them. Week 13, Green Bay, Detroit, Cowboys, Chiefs, and Bengals and Ravens. Looking really forward to all these matchups here on. What's this on? Thanksgiving. Friday, Bears, Eagles could be a good game here if the Bears are better than they were last year. Broncos, Commanders is another game here for Week 13, but those are a few games I'm looking forward to there. For Week 14. Sorry, I don't know what happened there to stop the video right quick. But Week 14, Cowboys and Lions. Bengals and Bills. And Houston, Kansas City, and Philadelphia against the Chargers. Probably favorite Week 14 games here. We're going to move on to Week 15. Bengals and Ravens, I mean, they always have high-scoring games. That's probably a really good game to look forward to. The Chiefs and the Chargers. The Broncos and the Packers. Cowboys and the Vikings. Monday, and no, Monday game sucks. Week 16. Rams, Seahawks could be solid. There's actually two Saturday games. Philadelphia, Washington is a game I look forward to. The Chargers and Cowboys. Those are really two games there for Week 16. For Week 17 on the Christmas slate. Really the three Thursday games I'm looking forward to. Dallas, Washington, Detroit, Minnesota, and Denver, Kansas City. 3 games. Looking forward to those for Week 17. Sunday, really the Sunday slate isn't great, but then Philadelphia, Buffalo, and then the Bears, 49ers. Bears 49ers might be trash, depending on how their seasons go. Philadelphia, Buffalo's game I'm looking forward to. Monday, Rams, Falcons could be interesting, and there's other games that'll probably be there, like Baltimore, Green Bay, which should be a good one, like the Chargers and the Texans. Week 18, kind of depends on how these teams are at the end of the season. I mean, if I had to pick for Week 18, I'd probably see like Commanders, Eagles, Chargers, Broncos. Like, those are games. Detroit, Chicago. But those are probably my games. But those are my favorite games for the 2025 NFL schedule, weeks 1 through 18. List all my games that really my favorite games that I'll be watching and recapping. Most of these games I probably will recap. Well, I didn't list every Cowboy game, but I listed a few. But yeah, that's all I'll say here. Till next time, Acolyte. Peace and have a good night.